So, I don't know if you guys knew this, but I am a huge Ghostbusters fan. Huge. And I wanted to do an easier sketch, and this is the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. And as you can see, it's not too complicated. I'm just adding some little details here to the hat. We're gonna add some here to the, like a bib, huh? So I almost didn't do this one. I was just, I got started on it and I started sketching it, and I thought, you know what? I should do a tutorial on it. I think the crew would like to see one. So the Marshmallow Man is kind of like the Michelin Man, right? It's composed of, like, well, you know how the Michelin Man has all these tires? Well, the Marshmallow Man has marshmallows. And so it'll look something like this. So see, there's one marshmallow, and then you got his hand. He's got stubby fingers, kind of like yours truly. So we'll just add some shadows here. I didn't get to complete the entire picture, but you guys get the gist of how he's composed, right? Marshmallows. And so we can have some fun here with the edges of how he's composed. It almost kind of reminds me of like a blow up little inflatable. Boop. See, composed of many different balloons or something. I just thought this would be a fun little sketch to do. And not too complicated, because as I showed you, he's composed of just many little marshmallows put together. He's got this little bib. I can't remember the colors of it. I think this is blue, this is white, this is blue, and this is white. And then I think this is white, the little hat that he has. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, he's got this little thing that hangs down from there. Now, I don't want to add too much detail, because the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man doesn't have a whole lot of detail. I mean, like, this is mostly it. This is what he's kind of composed of. But I also don't want to leave him too plain. Dilemmas, I tell you. We'll go right about here. Now here we have some shadowing. You guys see that? You twist that this way. And then here I want to give, we missed one of the little marshmallow components. So that means that here Okay. And then we'll add maybe some more over here. You know what? I think I'm going to change this up a little bit here. He should have like a really big marshmallow here. It's covering his 6-pack marshmallows. True story. Just like yours truly. All right, look at that. So it's coming out. It's coming out. Not too bad. Let's see. I'm just trying to straighten out these lines because when I did it, you could tell I was just gonna like, and this one came out a little too short here. So I'm gonna add a thicker black line surrounding it throughout the sketch. Alright, so we added a few more shadows, mostly here under the arms, around the, I guess, the elbows, some on the hands, and, oh yeah, I was going to make this a little bit darker. I just think it'll look better that way. Added a few more shadows here on the head. A little bit of a shadow here under the shin. Here on the hat as well. And oh, added the protective covering to the 6-pack marshmallows underneath. Okay, I think I'm just gonna add. All right. I don't know. Should we add something else to it? Kind of indecisive. I mean, I really don't know what else we could add. But let's continue to add some more highlights here and shadows. All right. So look at this. We're going to go ahead and add a few more things. I went ahead and added just a quick outline. You're right, I couldn't help myself. We're going to add the Ghostbusters to it. Alright, so, you know, I started adding the, well, the blue on the bib here, and then I realized, you know, it looks pretty cool once you start mixing these colors here, so I'm going to use it as like shadowing too. Now there is an image out there on Google. I took a quick look at it. I don't know who did it, but there's one very much like this one, and so I'll see if I can find it again and I'll post it if you guys want to see exactly what I had taken a look at to draw this. Look at that. I just think that's gonna look so cool with these highlighters. But as anything, guys, when you guys do something, be sure to modify it, you know, add your own touch to it. And don't forget to give credit to the artist that did that in this case. I'm sorry, bud, I don't know who the artist was. I took a quick glance at it and thought, you know what, I was just gonna do the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, but I just can't leave things alone. I tell you. But with these highlighters, look at that. I really like the way the highlights are really coming out. I might even mix a few just to give it a little bit of a different coloring to it. So maybe some purple, some red to give it that purple tint. See, I did that here, down here a little bit. Anyways, there it is. Another great and fast and fun little sketch. It was a lot of fun doing it. Oh, look at that. That looks too cool. Like that. Just the way it blended, it makes it look like it's almost like watercolor, huh? Alright. A little bit here. I say that and I just won't put it down. Alright, this time I mean it. I mean it. Alright, crew, that's what we have so far. Now I went out and got these markers. They're paint markers. And they come in a little pack like this. Have all sorts of different colors in there. What I like about paint markers is, well, they're not like regular markers, right? You can mark, you can do a mark here on this table with the regular marker. You ain't gonna see it. You do it with this one, boy, you are gonna see it. So that's just an example there. Oh, that's gonna bug me now that I have it there, but it'll rub off. So anyways, what I'm thinking about doing with this marker is, you know, the Ghostbusters in the proton packs, they have these little red lights, right? There's 4 little lights there and there, and I thought I'd do that with this marker. See that? Anyways, that'll give it a nice little effect, like there's those lights are kind of shining through. Looks pretty neat. Alright, so with the light blue marker, I went through and I added these little highlights, and they're really quick. They're not made to be a whole lot of detail, but still, nonetheless, it kind of brings the silhouettes to the front. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to create, I was thinking like a little fog. I can add something over here in the background. How cool is that? Look at that. Pretty neat, huh? Alright, crew, I think I'm going to call it on this one. But thank you guys once again for joining me. These are always a lot of fun to do. And, you know, they just make the day go by so much faster. I used to do a lot of these when I was doing meetings. If I was in a meeting and it wasn't that big of a deal, we were talking about somebody else's projects or, you know, what was going on, you know, I'd do some quick sketches. So I encourage you to do the same. Maybe that's a good way to practice. Maybe that's a good way to get fired. Hell, I don't know. But until next time, crew, we'll see you soon. Bye.